Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to chat about drugstore products, drugstore priced products that I think are just as good as or better than high-end. I have kind of been delving into the drugstore makeup world a little bit more in recent history, and I have found some things that I'm like, okay, I see you. And I want to share those things today. So get something to drink. I got my tea. It's our rainy afternoon. I'm loving it. I'm wearing the same outfit as the last video, but it's fine. I got time to film, so we're doing it. And it's like super atmospheric and rainy out, and I love it. So let's get into this. So every product here has a little bit of a story time, but this first product, here's the story. You need it. It's amazing. Well, here's what it is. It's the Juno Skin Clean 10 Cleansing Balm. This is from Amazon. How did I hear about this? Well, I heard through the grapevine that this blew up on TikTok. I don't have TikTok, so I didn't know that. But when I was like looking into this, I was like, what? Because I went to Google and I was trying to find some cleansing balms, and you're looking, and I of course could repurchase all the ones that I've used, and I still like the ones that I've used and recommended prior, but you live one life. Why not try a new cleanser? It's definitely an easy thing to try. And so the shtick with this is the fact that it's made with 10 ingredients. I think I paid around $10, $12, $13 on Amazon. You get 3 ounces. So price per ounce, pretty great. If you start delving around into, let's see, the Pharmacy Green Clean, still love it. It's great. Clinique Take the Day Off. I like it. It's okay, but I don't like how that one smells so much. The Elemis, that's like $70 for a cleansing balm. Is it great? Sure. It smells wonderful. It feels great, but it's I can buy like for sure 5 of these for that price point. So this is great. I'm telling you what, it is so simple. You can't see that. It's a cleansing balm. It comes with a spatula. You know the shtick. I like to use a cleansing balm to take my makeup off first, and then I'll go in with a cleanser. Since I discovered that method, well, I didn't discover it. I learned about it, and then I used it. I applied it to my life, and this is amazing. Like, singing high praises about this. It's super affordable. It's on Amazon. It works. There's no bells and whistles with it. It's basic, but don't you want your cleanser to be basic? We don't want fragrance in our cleanser. We save that for perfume. Okay, next. This is a cleanser I've used for years. I now buy it in this jumbo size because I go through it so much. I do wash my face in the morning and in the evening. Some mornings I skip depending on the day, but usually both. So I have to go through, I have to buy the value size because I just rip through this. But the CeraVe Renewing SA Cleanser stands for salicylic acid, which is a really great cleanser to use, especially if you use makeup to clean out your pores. This is great. I honestly don't feel like I need to spend more money ever on a cleanser. This is one of those steps where I've done it and I didn't see a difference. I mean, I've spent way more than this price point on washing my face, but if I didn't see a difference, why was I doing it? Other than, sometimes we buy things for the packaging because they're pretty to look at. I can make an argument for both sides of this. I really can. But if you just want a really good, basic, gentle enough for everyday use cleanser, I definitely recommend this. If you don't like the salicylic acid version, the hydrating one is in my kids' shower. That's what they use on their face every day. And so, I mean, you just can't go wrong with the drugstore cleanser. Okay, so we have a lot of makeup here. Let's kind of go in application order. First is the Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector. I have this on today. It's looking like I did a lot of blush. I might have. It might also be this light. Let me just see. Today I have on this. When I first tried this, I was like, what is this? So it's supposed to be a primer, concealer, highlighter, and BB cream. I don't know about that BB cream claim, but you know what? There's something like magic in here. It's like, why are you so good? It's so bizarre. So you twist it up and, kind of like their concealer, you put it on your face and whatnot. And then I just kind of blend it in with either my fingers. I've used a brush. I've also used a beauty blender. And it doesn't look like a whole heck of a lot. In fact, you're going to be like, what? I don't get it. Until you go in with your foundation. And then it's going to click. It's just like one of those mystery products that you need. You don't know why you need it, but if you don't use it, you know why you need it. So I have shade Light in this, Been loving this. I especially like this under fuller coverage foundations because it just adds that little bit of something glow, a little something extra, a little bit of glow on your skin. You guys, it's so weird. It's a weird product, but I definitely recommend picking it up. And at these drugstore price points, I don't feel so bad like trying it. And if I didn't like it, I'm like, it was just a sandwich. It's fine. Sticking with face products. So, getting old is difficult. It's difficult when it comes to makeup application. And of course, this is going to vary with every person's face. We're all going to encounter different issues that we have as we're aging. For me, I'm having issues with concealer, like hardcore issues. I'm to the point where I want to just skip it and just have dark under eyes and be fine. You know, it's fine. It really is fine. But I did pick up a couple different concealers here from the drugstore just because high-end ones, have they gone up in price, or am I just like thinking they've gone up in price? I've kind of been out of the makeup buying world for a few years. Literally, I have not gone out and bought a bag full of makeup in at least 2 years because I've been really focusing on using what I have. And when I say using it, I mean using it up, like until there is none left. So concealers, I've been having to try different ones. So I picked up the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I've had this before. I actually think last year I bought the hydrating one. I bought one from e.l.f. and I didn't like it, so that one ended up, she disappeared. This one, though, I don't mind. Now, she is some full coverage. You do not need much. And if there's anything I've learned about aging and applying concealer, you need less. You definitely need less than you used to. You definitely aren't doing the whole V underneath your eyes sort of situation. Like, those days are history. And that's fine. That's fine. I actually prefer not looking like I'm wearing makeup. And I've already learned, watching my video footage back here, I'm like, okay, I can't do my makeup like I've been doing it because on camera I look like death. Death warmed up in a microwave is what I've been looking like because I'm so used to like doing less and looking pretty for the, the car rear view mirror. But that pretty doesn't translate so well with a camera and lighting, and the lights just wash you out. And I'm like, girl, you needed to put on some more mascara. What were you doing? Why do you not have blush on? I swear I've had it. It's just makeup. Like, it's got to be a little heavier for this situation. So I'm telling you all that to tell you that this concealer is really full coverage, pretty much doesn't budge, and it's definitely a matte finish. So if you can't do like a hydrating under eye situation, you need something that's really going to set, this is going to set. In fact, I don't even set this with powder because the matte finish is a little more drying. But if you need something with like really full coverage at a drugstore price point with, I think there's a lot of shades. I have shade medium neutral in this. That's another thing I wanted to say. So when I'm standing in Walmart trying to pick out a shade, these look so light on the outside. When I got it home, I swatched it. I'm like, hold up, you look like white. But then when I swatched it, it like matched my skin. So that's a fun game to play. Medium neutral is the shade I have for a shade reference. It is such a cold, dreary day today that I'm in such a mood. I'm actually going to go downstairs and bake some brownies after this because I'm suddenly just craving some brownies. Okay, next is the Maybelline Instant Age Eraser. I've had this in the past in the shade that matches my skin tone, but this is the pink one. It just says 160, so I was confused about this because it used to say brightener. It doesn't say brightener anymore. So I have shade 160. I have this on my under eyes today, but if you need something to really brighten your under eyes, like truly, this is good. Now, I would probably mix it a little bit with a concealer if this is going to be like way too light for you or too pink. But as far as brightening up the skin, it definitely has that pink quality to it. So it kind of almost creates a light reflection sort of situation. Not like, tinfoil out in your backyard, you know what I mean? Not like that, but it is a really nice little brightener. I've been talking for 11 minutes on 4 products. We need to move this process along. Wet n Wild Dual-Ended Contour Stick. I don't need to contour. Quite honestly, through the course of learning about makeup and having my face out there on the internet, I sometimes questioned why I was contouring because, as you can see, I naturally have a very sharp, high cheekbone. I have, you know, as I'm aging here, I'm kind of losing volume here. So it's like, and so if I put dark stuff there, I'm going to look like a freaking skeleton. But what I really like about this is I've been loving cream products. And this has a contour. It's kind of like a soft bronze side. And then I don't really use this. I don't love this side, but I bought it for this side. Because I was looking for like a cream bronzer at the drugstore. But like the application could be simple. Like maybe no brush kind of thing. Because I like to just do this and grab my beauty blender and move on. Like real life get ready is like 4 brushes, 15 minutes, move on with our day. A different experience than get ready for YouTube. And so this stick is pretty great. I really like it. I like the shade on this contour. I don't love this side, but I wanted to share it because A, I like this, but B, what are your cream product drugstore bronzer recommendations? Let me know. And let us know down below. Okay, let's move on to fun colors. So I have been on the hunt for some good eyeliners, and last year I discovered the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Gel Liner Pencil. I bought it in black, and then I proceeded to lose this one for precisely 13 months. I actually just found it today, magically. I have no idea. I kid you not, I swear. I moved from Texas to here with one black eyeliner. And somehow she grew legs, or she did a disappearing act and re-showed up in my drawer this morning. But this is a really good drugstore black eyeliner that does not budge. Now, if you're sweaty Betty like me, or if I get it too close to like my inner tear duct here, then she will move a little bit, and I don't like that. But if I do it, you know, where it should be and not go gun-ho crazy thinking I need to do a lot of eyeliner today, it's really good. I am a sweaty person. It gets really hot in the summer, so I definitely need products that once they're applied, they stay where you told them to. It's like, I need products like kids that listen. Like, please just stay where I put you. I actually want to see if they have this in brown, because I've been hardcore on brown eyeliner again. I only used to wear brown eyeliner. And then once I started the YouTube thing, I was like, oh, black eyeliner, I should try that. It's more harsh, but it looks, like I said, really good on camera to have a little more definition. But in real life, I love a brown eyeliner for daily use. And so I picked up this NYX Epic Smoke Liner in Nude Haze. It is angled. This is a nice eyeliner for your lower lash line, or just really soft on the top. It's not as rich and chocolatey as I would like it, but I like it for my bottom lash line, because it kind of just, it's like just the perfect amount of brown without screaming you lined your lower lashes. And then I personally smudge out my eyeliners with Q-tips. I don't use brushes or anything like that. I've always used Q-tips. My mom always used Q-tips. And quite honestly, it works better than a brush. So this is a nice brown liner. Now this one has a darker one. I think it's called Espresso, but this Nude Haze is a really pretty smoky color for underneath the lower lashes. I can't even believe this is still good. I bought this, oh my gosh, at least a year ago. This is the Milani Stay Put Matte Eyeliner. Looks like this. It's liquid. I don't do a lot of liquid eyeliner anymore, just because I find that I suck at putting it on. Even after doing it however many times, I'm just not steady, and I feel like I'm having a harder time seeing up close, and then like my hands shake, and I sweat. Before I know it, I'm wearing my shoulders as earrings, and it's like this whole experience that's really rather unpleasant. You know, there's a few things in life where I would hire help for. I would, in an instant, in a heartbeat, hire someone to come and do my hair every day. Maybe not every day, but at least 3 days a week. And I would hire someone to put liquid eyeliner on my eyes. God help me. Like, I truly cannot get this on well. Like, it's a stressful situation. But once she's on, this stuff doesn't move. Like, the 17-hour claim, I test that. Like, don't wear your makeup to bed. Don't do it. But should you have to, maybe you're a nurse and you work long shifts, this stuff is no joke. So that's what it looks like. It's got I'm sure you've seen this. I feel like old school YouTube now, where we show things up close. But it's got a nice little artsy type of brush. It's good stuff. So we all like different mascaras. We all have different types of lashes, and some of us have gorgeous lashes where you can just put on like the cheapest, crappiest mascara and it looks amazing. Others of us have 12 steps to get our lashes to look amazing. So currently I am using the Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara. This is an OG favorite for me. I used this back in high school. I mean, I used to use Mary Kay mascara, but when I didn't have that on hand, I would buy this. I like this brush. So of course it comes down to formulation and brush wand. And so it's the marriage of those two that make a great mascara. And then of course you have to add in what are your needs. Are you looking for length? If you're looking for length and separation, then I would recommend a plastic wand. But if you're looking for more fullness and volume, then I would recommend, you know, your more standard fluffy wand. That's what you're going to get with this. You're going to get volume. They're going to be full. This leaves your lashes truly feeling more soft. They're not going to get clumpy or gross. They look a little bit more natural. And so I like this mascara. Let's move on to eyes. Oh my goodness. This is not an effective station here. I got a little TV tray and things are rolling off. Okay, so this e.l.f. shadow stick I purchased, and it is called No Bud Shadow Stick in the shade Magnetic Pull. I wanted a taupey colored cream shadow stick that I could just, you know, draw her on, blend her out, and call it a day. I like this color. I kind of wished it was more shimmery. It's got a very, very slight sheen to it. But once I get it on the eyes, it's not like crazy, but it's pretty. It's really pretty. It's a drugstore product. I've actually been using it like as liner, and I've even been putting it on my lower lash lines underneath here because I like the color. The color is really good for my blue eyes, and so I might pick up a couple more of these to try, but I mean, even when I swatched it before I started this video just to see the finish of it so I could tell you, I was like, you know what? I need some soap to wash my hand because it did stay on there pretty well. I wouldn't say it's the best thing I've ever tried, but I like a shadow stick. I'm kind of into cream products, just simple things that are kind of natural and naturally emphasize you sort of situation. So those are good. And so, okay, these exact ones, I just looked up if these exact ones are still available. They're not. They are on eBay. But they do have Essence shadows. They're called soft shadows now. And when I looked at the swatches, I'm like, I think these are the same. They just repackaged, renamed. I think companies do that a lot. They try to trick us, but those of us who are makeup junkies, we know better. And so these are the Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadows. I think they're $1.99. And I kid you not, these look good from morning to night. All day long. Now use an eyeshadow primer. And I recommend the Milani eyeshadow primer. But you guys, these are stunning. This purpley one is everything. It's called Zinc About You. And then this one's called Ironic. But, so those soft shadows that are on the website, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're this reformulated. These are so buttery. Look at that. So good. So I have decluttered this blush because I wasn't wearing it that much. And at the time, I had, I don't know, 75 blushes in my collection. I've really pared down my makeup drastically. In fact, I did a video on that, I don't know, a few years back. I'll link it below if you're interested to see what I have. But I had gotten rid of this blush, and so I decided to rebuy it because I'm like, I was at Ulta and I was like, oh, you know, this is such a good blush. I swear they changed it. I swear it. So this is Milani Luminoso. I don't know why I had to read that because I know what it's called. Is this more orange now? I swear this is more orange now. I thought before it was like a peachy glow, and it still is. Oh, it's really pretty though. Ooh. Guys, it's really pretty. It's really pretty on the skin. It is a peachy glow. There's a lot of glow in this. Like, you don't need highlighter if you wear this. You can't see color today because I got this light cranked up. But I do not remember this being so orange. I could be crazy. There's a high probability of that. But I thought it was It's still pretty though. So definitely recommend this. I mean, if you want an all-in-one situation, I can think of some high-end blushes that cost way more than this price point. Yeah, you need that blush. Okay, lastly, I want to talk about some lip products. So I was at Walmart the other day and I was walking past NYX and I'm like, my butter glosses. That's one thing I decluttered. I don't even know why. You know, when you get in a decluttering mood, and I'm harsh. I'm very harsh when it comes to decluttering. If I haven't recently used something, it goes. Because I don't see a reason to keep it. It's just clogging up my space and creating clutter, and then that has its ill effects. So butter glosses went. But you know what? I was craving a new gloss, and I needed a purse gloss. So my purse gloss definition is something that I can put on, and it will match anything I'm wearing and any other remaining makeup that's on my face. So if I have a smoky eye going on, I can wear this gloss. If I had a red lipstick on, I can wear this gloss. If I'm all dulled to the nines and dressed, and I can wear the gloss. Basically, I look for like a Your Lips But Better type situation. So I picked up Tiramisu by NYX. Ugh. I also was watching an old video and I was like, daggum, what is on my lips? They look so good. Here's this color. Ooh, it's so pretty. This is pink, but it's mauvey, it's deep. This is a pink that will literally look good on anyone. I'm thinking from the fairest of fair to the deepest of deep. It's like a good mid-toned pink. I think you will like it. And the last thing I want to talk about is these Maybelline lifter glosses. I don't know who I was watching, probably Emily Noel, and she was talking about these. So I went and seen, I don't know if I was at Ulta or if I was at Walmart, one of the two. I went and seen these and to see what kind of colors they had. And of course, I don't need a gloss. I need a gloss like I need a hole in my head. Gloss is my favorite. The one area I didn't really declutter is my glosses because I love me a shiny lip. So I went with this color. It's called Brass. And then when I got home and opened it and swatched it, I'm like, huh, that looks kind of like something I have that if you've been with me for a long time is an OG favorite, Chanel Twinkle. They don't make this anymore. They used to be called Glossimers. I think they've renamed, repackaged, but I love Chanel glosses. So I had to get her out because in the package, wow. This is ridiculously similar. So the Maybelline and then the Chanel. I almost like the Maybelline better because the Chanel has more pigment, but a gloss in my mind is like a topper. I mean, yeah, you can wear it on its own. So I guess if you wore it on its own, maybe you'd want more pigment, but if you're using a topper, it adds a topper, you want it to be more sheer. But it's like so close to me. And these glosses are, oh, honestly guys, there's no way you could tell on the lips. It's that close. And I really liked this formula. It's not my favorite formula because I love me some Buxom lip gloss. It's like, that's probably my favorite formulation because I like that kind of plumpiness that you get. But these are not sticky. Let me put some on. This is the last video I'm filming today, so we can kind of, they're not sticky. It smells like coconut. Yeah, it smells like coconut. I like how the packaging feels a little bit more high end. Okay. That is good. That is a pretty color. Now I had on a pink lipstick, which is literally probably 8 years old. Let's not talk about it. It's not rancid, okay? It's not growing bold, it's fine. I wanted to wear it today because I literally haven't worn it forever and I don't know why I stopped wearing it. So these glosses are really nice. I definitely recommend them. And if you missed out on Chanel or you decluttered yours or you lost it or it's been a while since you've had this type of shade, Maybelline Brass. Same difference. Well, this was fun. I had fun hanging out today. I was feeling in a chatty mood and I'm like, it is the perfect day to sit down with my friends and hang out. I hope you guys might have found something, you know, that you might want to try. What are some drugstore products you're loving? Because we all want to know, so leave that down below. And until next time, guys, I hope you have nothing short of a fabulous day. Please subscribe. Would love to have you here. And we'll chat again soon. Bye, guys.